Hi everybody, welcome back. This is part 2 of my first play of Gone Home. So I haven't gotten very far. I've basically come in the front door, explored downstairs, the entrance where the stairs are, and so far all I'm aware of is my family are missing. Something's the matter, that's very clear from a telephone message that was left behind, and my old pappy has been bequeathed the house from a dead relative. And there's something up with the house because the local kids in the local area aren't keen on it. So let's keep going, I guess. What's on TV? It was talking before. I heard it talking before.
This is a severe weather warning.
The X-Files. Who didn't like the X-Files in the 90s?
Rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors.
Right.
Conditions are expected in lower elevation.
Crouch. I've never been able to crouch before. Sam thought this might help Dad. Making friends. Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Yeah, Street Fighter was a quality game. I can't imagine the amount of hours I put into playing that game. It was quality. I used it. I used it. What else was there? Oh. I knew there was a reason to crouch. Haunting and poltergeists. What? Find out the truth behind the stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell hoax from genuine haunting, how to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter, learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us, and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. Right. Now, I was under the impression that the sister was a lot older than a child that you would build a fort out of pillows with, right? Right? Or have I just jumped to that conclusion? I was getting the impression she was quite old. Yeah, still school, but like senior school, right? February 3rd, 1978. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I knew you're a published author and everything new now, but my editor at HF Africandi has too much review work to do around, and he's looking for author freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for you. Ooh. For your last work of literature and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some recordings and write us. That explains the recordings that we saw in the office, right? So he's not just a writer of fiction and stuff and conspiracy theories, he writes like reviews of radio and CD players and stuff. I've included some issues of the Mag 2 used as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Cheers, Mike. Looking after you, pal. I like it, I like it. Oh, another spooky, scary, dark cupboard. Does no one leave lights on in this house? All the burglars outside will know you're not in. What does that say? The Edge of the World, Samantha Greenbar. Part 1. Captain Alligator looked off at the ocean. I went on forever, also it seems. So this is just a kid. This is when what she wrote when she was a youngin', right? Yeah, that's what she wrote when she was a youngin'. I'm confident. I'm confident she's older than that now. So let's keep going. Have to say, I love how there's no music. It just makes it feel so... What's the word I'm looking for? Enthralling, I guess. I compared it earlier in the last video to Resident Evil, and you know what it is? I'm really sort of feeling that sort of underlying feeling of dread that you got from like the first Resident Evil and the second one. You know that you're not really scared of what you know, sure of what you're scared of, but you are scared of something type of feeling. Like something's there, something's not right. You can't quite put your finger on it type of feeling. It's quite engaging, if I'm honest. I think what's doing it the most is the rain outside. I think if it was complete silence, it wouldn't work. But with the rain outside, it sort of feels quite sinister playing it. Reproductive system worksheet number 6. I'm going to have to get close to the TV to read that. The menstrual cycle. The early morning of September the 1st, 1939, Essa Glatz stares out of a window of train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Welm in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Bosheriff, the boy she... What the hell? Elsa was to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another... See me? I thought this segment was about the menstrual cycle. What? Right, I'm sitting back down. Okay, it feels just a little bit creepy. Recording. Play it, man. Oh, couldn't have been 90s dance music or something, could it? No. Couldn't have been like Manchester style music, Oasis or Blur or something. Had to be bloody creepy 1930s, 1940s music. Oh man. Doesn't have set jangle your nerves. What's this? From the desk of Donald Fripp, publisher. I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Saviour, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in the future. The dad's been dropped. Dad's second book. He's been dropped.
I wish you had a weed for me.
Oh, I've got to turn that off. Too creepy, man. Too creepy. cupboard. I'm convinced someone's just going to jump out. It's so unnerving, man. The accidental saviour. Look at all them unsold books. Do you want? You know what you should do, Pappy? Flog your house. Your house is bloody massive. Flog your house. What's this? Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighbourhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighter tape, and I'll give you my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. There's something it, whatever that says. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit any time. Last loved a Street Fighter, right?
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam? That's addressed to me. Where's Sam gone? What has she took? She's... Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back now and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. And then a picture of... Are you dead? These kids love Street Fighter.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Oh man, I'm gonna go up there. Just get it over with, Revolver. Just get it over with. What has Sam took? Where's she gone? Has Lonnie took her? Has Lonnie brainwashed her? Controlled burn schedule for Boone County. Boone County plumes of smoke will rise above the northeast region of Boone County over the better part of next week as part of the Forestry Service run controlled burn over overgrown sections. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires and dry months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefight personnel involved, said Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Okay. Notice of temporary personal transfer. To aid the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station of Flintlock National Forest, effectively 9th of the 2nd, 1994. Please see attached personal file. The overseeing officer of Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservationist Janice. Alright, we'll keep going. Read personal calendar. Catering class, cooking class, cooking class, cooking class. Cook the meal. Sounds like your typical sort of perfect housewife, doesn't it? Right. Pick up cassette case. Bratmobile. The hell does that mean? For Sam. What? Bratmobile potty mouth? Okay.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Right. So she's a bit of a typical rebel. She has a problem with her parents type of thing. Trying to assert a bit of independence, nothing unusual there. This must be potty mouth, eh? She couldn't stop listening to this music. Are you kidding me? It's terrible. She couldn't stop listening to that. Get some Oasis on. I want to believe. Do 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 boo boo boo. Yeah, man. 1996. I was banging the X-Files as well. College program. Sam, I think the creative writing track would do perfect for you, Mrs. English creative writing. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed. Alright, so following her father's footsteps maybe? Maybe she doesn't want to do that. Maybe she wants to be her own person. Seeing that. Ben Hur. Emma. The Virginian. The War of the Worlds. Frankenstein. Maybe she does like to read. Oliver Twist. The Jungle Book. Maybe she does have a father's appeal for literature, maybe. corridor. I'm not finishing this room yet though. What a big house. Any indication what a password is yet? What a combination is? Gotta put it back. Leave things as you found it. The King's Labyrinth. Chapter 2, Frying Threads. I should have wrote that up. Okay. Oh, that's like that kid's board game that the girls used to play where it was like a dream phone. That's what it was called, right? Dream phone. I don't know what that combination lock is yet. Anything under the bed of any interest? What's this? Samantha Greenbrier, Year 11. Teacher Fletcher, blah blah. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mum and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath the acceptance level of what the hell? C minus. Metalworking. Okay. This is the one me and my dad are building. Wanna go for a side ride when it's done? Okay. Okay. Freaky Sister's room done. On to the next place. So I came out of there, so let's follow this corridor. Natural progression. Oh, we're in the bog. Can't be many clues in the bog, surely. What? What? What the hell, man? Whoa, I spoke too soon. What is that? What's this? Wild colour. Red right hand. Semi-permanent hair colouring. It's probably not what it looks like.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me.
So beautiful.
Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Right, okay. Sam is a potential homosexual. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Yeah. Todd wants to say it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Ha ha ha. Alright, see you then. Right, okay, okay. Okay. Maybe it's just a really innocent thing. Maybe she, maybe it's not so severe after all. Maybe she just snuck out to watch a movie, right? With her potential future girlfriend. This must be my room. Oh no. Double bed. Earth, Wind and Fire. Parents' room. What was that? Oh, bath. Better safe than sorry. Dear Mum, Dad and Sam, I'm in the tunnel. I guess that means tunnel. This is my second passage through the tunnel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the tunnel. What's the crack with tunnel? Channel tunnel? That's not a hip way of saying it. It just makes you sound like a douche. London was great. Dad and I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Oh, look, there's even the proper stamp on and everything. Oh, we love our Queen. God save the Queen. Okay, let's keep... What? What? So some of them drawers were open, but not far. But these are really open. Someone's left in a hurry here, right? No one leaves the drawers totally ajar like that, man. That suggests something fast's happened. Okay. Well guys, I guess that's enough from me for the first playthrough of Gone Home. If you liked what you saw, give it a try. So far, I have to say I highly recommend it. I'm going to play it until completion, I think, because it just looks so interesting. I want to see what's happened, really. If you enjoyed what you see, or if you've got any more opinions, or if you want any other first plays of any other games, let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching.